Hello everybody, welcome to a new tier list video. The very first tier list I ever made, but this is about battle tricks and duel links. I saw the clip today where somebody said Rifle Magic is a bad card, and I was like, no, the person probably apparently doesn't have any clue what Rifle Magic does. It's like saying that Barrier is a bad card because Rifle Magic and Barrier are very similar. Yeah, I have different tiers. I'm gonna explain each card, what they do, and my opinion on them. It's just my opinion, so your opinion can share. If you have different opinion, post them in the comment. So I'm gonna make them by the order they got released. So therefore, the first one, the OG Phantom Bind. So Phantom Bind is 100 attack decrease on attack declaration for each type of the monster I have in the grave. Now that we got more and more mixed decks that don't play monotypes, is not as good anymore. Sometimes you see play, it's still good against Draconic Resonance, against Dragon decks, because they play a lot of Dragon. Against monotype is still good, but we have so many decks now that don't play that many types, and you just need you need at least 4 monsters to be on the same level as the Barrier. So I would put it at C. Yeah, I put it at C. Next up, Gravity Pressed Ring. A Dragon Resonance. You see that monster in Resonance. It's a really good card with the skill. It's really amazing. It's a 2k, and you can reduce the attack by 700. Attack and defense reduction. This is important. And yep, pretty useful. But outside of it, you don't see any play. It's only if you consider Draconic Resonance S tier, obviously, but outside of the skill, it's not good. It's a 1 tribute monster. You also have to discard a card. Not good. I would put it in C tier unless you have Draconic Resonance, and it's obviously one of the cards you probably see play at least one of. Thunder the Thunder, the last one from the first set. This card, a card 300, has decent stats, is a 3000 Thunder Light. Beta, you still see him play because you can also clean your hand out and you can immediately summon it. It's a low level monster. I would put him in BA. Let's put B tier for now. Let's put Peter. He's like really good. Before in the first set, like we had only those three, and was like, okay, obviously this was probably the best, and the Gravity Press and Phantom Bind. Phantom Bind was still like a bit iffy because there was still a lot of people who were playing a multi-type decks. Next, then we've got like the second box, Heavy Metal. I didn't put in the skills because the skills are, and you can't really compare skills with monster effects. That's just unfair because some skills are just like every turn. So yeah, Silver Wolf. I actually put him in A tier. He's better than Thunder the Thunder because he's a beast type. We got the beast engine. We got Paku Paku, which is pretty good. Is it Paku Paku Pack Rat? Whatever you want to call it. Beast engine with Gazelle, 1500 beast, can be used in nearly every deck. Even if you can use 1500 vanillas, you still see him play, and they play Tiger instead. Because he's 1300, depending on the skill. So that's a bad trick you see a lot often. I would might even, I think I actually put him in S tier. Because on how often he's used in a lot of decks. And like a speedy performer, well, he needs another beast to decrease by 200. But speedy performer, for my taste, is also a really good card. It has the upside that it increase your monster attack by 400. If you combine with Dryas, that's pretty Amazing 2900 can attack twice, yeah. But also it's something you want to boost a monster, and then it has low stats, so you take a lot of damage if your opponent just counters you next turn. Uh, Therefore, it's not as good, and sometimes you don't want that. But with skills, you can, yeah. But if you can like tribute it off and then summon another monster, it's actually pretty good. I still think Seraph is better because it has a better typing, obviously, because bees, we have Paku Paku. If you had like a playstyle Roman pick, then Speed Perform might have been actually better. But since we only have access to one Roman pick, because thank you Konami, thank you for making Psychic worse. They wouldn't like be the best deck just because they're triple Roman pick. Maybe they would be better, but probably not the best deck. Especially not that they lock Aspirate in a skill. So yeah. I guess they were afraid to that we can loop it. We have other effects that can loop. So next, let's go to the next to Deep Barrier. Deep Barrier is definitely, I would say, A tier. Barrier recycles your monster, will reduce the attack by 400. Pretty good. I forgot the Music Princess Trap. Recycle. But no, this is only about attack increase and decrease. Otherwise, I would have put widespread ST, obviously widespread. Widespread is obviously better, but it's mainly focused on the attack increase and decrease stuff. So that's why I didn't put widespread or Music Princess Trap in here. Yeah, Barrier. You see a lot of play against Draconic Resonance. I mean, depending on your monster, you can still out. Obviously, you can out Enchant Rise or Seventh Road because they usually have too much attack compared to your other cards. So yeah, then we have Dakuda Battle Slash. He's in the same. It's in the same situation as Garrote Press Drag because if you don't play rulers, this card is useless. But at least I would still put him or both Garrote Press Drag because you're not it can also destroy a bad trap card, and it's not as restrictive, or the costs are not as high as Gravity Press String. Because to get the Gravity Press String effect off, you need at least two other cards. You need a Tribute Fodder and and a discard. So, and Battle Slash just say, okay, you need just one monster, and you only play the trap anyway if you play that specific deck. And now, Rightful Magic, S tier. I'm gonna explain why. Rightful Magic is the newest card. The only reason why you don't see the card play at all is because the deck it's got released in is shit, and multiple copies of it are locked behind a paywall. Some people are going free to play and just have maybe one, or some people didn't even bother to buy a Raider Cross starter deck because Raider Cross is shit, the skill is shit. Oh yeah, you can add the Rightful Magic. Ooh. Yeah, just because you can add it, it's Raider Cross is a bad boss monster. They're like all the effects that does, all the skills that does more than Raider Cross. And it's just sad. Yeah, a Rifle Magic can be played in every deck, even the Chronic Resonance can be played. It doesn't matter what kind of deck you play. You just need to have two of the same attribute. This is so easy to get. Let me give you an example. If you play Beast Engine, Silver Wolf plus Gazelle, Earth, or Dragons, Gravity plus Dragon, Draco, Earth, or Dragolite, Earth. See, two new levels are Earth already. Or you have like one of your big monsters, the Chronic Slayer. Oh, also Earth, Bunker, also Earth. There's so many examples. I didn't also include Seraph of Darkness. He's dark. So, like any red eye stack, they probably also play Seraph of Darkness. Or maybe there might be, depending. If you play Royal Rebels, then probably not. But if you play Yami Rula Red Eyes, you have no problem with having two attributes at the same time. Even on Royal Rebels, you have no problem having two attributes at the same time. That's just for Seraph of Darkness is good in any card deck where you can play Dark Monster. You can play Aqua. Oh, Aqua just happens to be mostly light types, except for that one Terra Ace surface, which is a water. But yeah, even I mean, Rider Cross obviously has lights. Seventh Sword Magician, you have a bunch of dark easily. Buibot, is a dark, like another plus engine, Aqua engine, or light. So yeah, there's like you can splash into every deck, and it's I even say it's better than it's definitely better. It's the best. It's the best battle trick we have so far because it's so easy to get it off. It doesn't clock your spare trap zone. It helps you clear out the opponent's board. What you're gonna do if you don't have your spare trap room? I mean, it could be a spare trap removal, but it doesn't help you if your opponent has 3 back row and all 3 of them are battle tricks. Or let's say 2 of them are the barrier and the third one is a random spell card. If you hit just one of them with a Hammer Crush or Ghost Cyclone instead of Rifle Magic, great. They still might have one or both of them. But Rifle Magic is saying, no, I just decrease your monster attack by 600, make you battle trick useless for that turn, and it helps you setting up your own battle trick. Because you can still play your battle tricks set down, face down. And also, you don't run the risk of you don't have to set this, and it's still a not a break because if you set it, it might get destroyed by the Great Slayer or Battle Slash or Hammer Crush or Ghost Cyclone. So you can keep it. You can actually go turn one, summon all your monster. If it's that's the only card, you can decide to keep it just to deal with a potential boss monster. So yeah, this is like the first card that you actually don't want to set, really. I mean, you could have also decide to not set Hammer Crush or Ghost Cyclone, but you're probably gonna go to because you want to draw new cards and stuff. So yeah, Rifle Magic is the best battle trick that we have. No doubt of it. If you have a different opinion, leave it in a comment and tell me why I'm wrong. I'm happy to discuss. See you in the next video. Bye bye.